What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Marks. So, of course, we head into this game against Arsenal tomorrow night, 8 o'clock kickoff at St James's Park. We've got a 2-0 lead already from the game down at the Emirates in the first leg of this semi-finals. And I am looking forward to this game quite a bit. We have a chance to make a second final in 3 seasons since, of course, the owners came in to the club. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait for this game tomorrow night. And hopefully we see ourselves in that final on the 16th of March when, of course, we'll get past this game tomorrow night. Looking at the team news going into it, of course, for the Newcastle side of things. And I do have, of course, 2 Arsenal guests to come on to the channel who are going to be sending their videos across to me, of course, telling us their thoughts heading into the game. But the Newcastle team news going into this one, of course, is that Joe Linton is a doubt after wearing a knee brace. It was spotted during the transfer deadline day, just before transfer deadline day, I think it was, to be honest. And it was this photo of Joe Linton at the training ground, and on his right leg he had a full leg brace on his knee. Now, this could be just precaution. Of course, Eddie Howe today in his press conference has said that it is precaution. They're following, of course, since the game against Fulham when he went off. And Eddie has said that they will assess Joe Linton's fitness before the game, of course, tomorrow night. But to be honest, I don't think we're going to see Joe Linton playing the game. So it's probably going to be from the availability of the depth, what Eddie Howe also said in his press conference, which is, of course, Joe Willock, Longstaff and young Louis Mailey. And to be honest, I think Eddie would probably go with one of them 3, just so that we don't risk, Joe Linton being out for longer than he needs to be. Callum Wilson, of course, is returning back to the side as well since the game that he played in December against Brentford down at the G-Tech Community Stadium. But I think, to be honest, Callum Wilson's only going to be on the bench, and to be honest, I would only put him on the bench as well. We need Isak playing up top for this game, because if we score 1 goal, Arsenal's got to score 4 to get themselves back into it. So we can immediately take them out of the game if we score 1 goal. And we are on home soil, of course, as well. We do have, of course, the news of Lloyd Kelly yesterday confirming that he was officially on loan now at Juventus with the obligation to buy of 20 million. Already talked about this on the channel, of course, a couple of days ago, that this deal was going to be done before deadline day. But it turned out that it was actually on deadline day. It got confirmed officially. Anyway, my thoughts going into this game. It's going to be a really big game. We just need to go in with a positive mentality, which Eddie Howe has said himself. We'll go in to this game, and if we have a positive mindset, we can come away from this game, and see ourselves making it to the final on the 16th of March. Of course, down in the capital at Wembley. But let's head over now, of course, to hear the thoughts of Luca and Josh on what their thoughts are heading into the game from the Arsenal side of things.
How's it going, everyone? Josh here from the True Gunner channel. Big up to Car every single time. Thank you very much for having me on today, my friend, to give my thoughts about the game. Big game, of course, tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to turn it around, because obviously you guys got, first leg, fair play to you lot. You came to the Emirates and you absolutely smashed us. Like, let's just be honest with it. You deserve winners, and honestly, you look at that game, I think you deserve to go through personally, but it's not over yet. I'm feeling more like, like we could win the game, but it won't be enough. I think you did the damage in the first leg. You know what I'm trying to say? Because, 2-0 up. Away from home as well. We got to go to your place. Bear in mind, 2 years in a row we've not scored against you guys. Bear in mind, 2 years in a row, we've had 2 shots on target against you guys. We have to make sure that we score 3 goals to go through, but then at the same time make sure that you guys don't concede, like we keep a clean sheet as well, which is easier said than done, because you guys are very, very good at home. I feel like it's gonna be rocking. St James Park is, you know, it's gonna be rocking. Yeah, the atmosphere under the lights, you know, it's gonna be, you guys be fired up for it, and you know we have to do it's gonna be very, very hard task to overcome against you guys. So it's not over till it's over, but I'm feeling less confident. I think we can win the game, but I just don't think it'll be enough. I feel like we may win like a 2-1, but you guys score, or you know, we won't do the business, and then, you know, because, you know, I feel like you guys didn't, and you got some quality players in there as well. Even if you guys are losing, you know, out of nothing, you got Isaac. You know what I'm trying to say? Isaac out of nothing can easily score. You know, can easily come out of nothing and get a goal for you lot. So I think we'll win. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Arsenal, but it won't be enough. Obviously, you guys go through on 3-2 on aggregate. So that's my prediction there. All the best for the rest of the season, Newcastle fans as well. And yeah, obviously may the best team win, obviously, for Wednesday. And if you guys do get through, then all the best in the final, of course. I'm just a guy that we obviously didn't turn up in the first leg. I think the damage was done in the first leg, you know. But yeah, it's going to be a really, really tough game. I think Arteta's got to go just quickly with a lineup. I think he's got to go really, really strong. I think he's got to go with a full, because we got a break in between now as well. You know, we got to go with a fully strength team. Rare in goal, you know, back four, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, maybe Lewis Skelly at left back again, you know, midfield Partey, Odegaard, Declan Rice, and then the front three would be obviously I would go with Martinelli. I'd go Martinelli down the middle as a striker. I'll go Trossard, and then I'll go with Raheem Sterling. So that'd be my team there. Score prediction, I'm gonna go with 2-1 Arsenal, as I said. Make sure you guys subscribe to Carl. He's a legend. Big up family on, mate. And hopefully we'll talk again for the game at the Emirates in the Premier League coming up, of course, very, very in a few months. So big up, bro. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Luca Talks Ball here, and thank you very much, Carl, for coming on my channel. Thoughts on tomorrow's game ahead of Newcastle versus Arsenal. Going to be a very, very difficult game tomorrow, because that first leg, what we played, we lost 2-0, and you boys absolutely deserve to go on and actually get that victory against Arsenal. You totally put in a masterclass at the Emirates. Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak, two very good players, two of your best players at Newcastle have done very, very superb this season. Do I think Arsenal will end up getting a turnaround against Newcastle? Look, we have to score first, and we have to, of course, obviously score that first goal early to put pressure on you guys at St James's Park. Newcastle, of course, did lose 4-1 to Bournemouth. Then you lost 2-1 to Fulham. So you've had a couple of blips in the last few weeks, and you've not been that great. So I'm not confident that we will get the job done and get the 3 goals, what we need to take us to Wembley. But I do think we will give you a very good game. And we can show that we can turn it around. The confidence is possibly there, Carl. And we beat Manchester City 5-1. Absolutely fantastic performance. But can Arsenal go and score those amount of goals again? We are capable of doing it, but we haven't bought anyone in this January transfer window, which is an absolutely disastrous window, but we scored 5 against Manchester City. So we need Arsenal to score at least a first goal in the first few minutes to put pressure on you, try and attack. We need to go there and play in a goal attack. You guys are going to be there, very defensive, but my score prediction I'm going to go for, I can see Arsenal maybe winning the game, but it won't be enough. I'm probably going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal, and then you boys go through with 3-2 in aggregate, and you'll be in the final. So thank you very much, of course, letting me be part of your channel, Cole, and being on my channel, and much appreciate it.
So thanks for Luca and Josh's thoughts there, heading into the game against Arsenal at St James's Park. And I've got to say, you know, you've heard my thoughts. It's going to be a interesting game. I just hope that we can go into it with a positive mindset. We haven't been having the best of luck at home of late, so hopefully this is a different situation and we can, you know, fix that and bounce back from the performances that we have been having at St James's Park of late, and see ourselves through into a final for the second time in 3 seasons. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Remember, go hit like, share, subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe and like to Luca and Josh's channels as well. And thanks to Luca and Josh as well for coming on the channel, sending over their thoughts heading into the game. And I'll see you all for the next one. Well, lads.